What's up, guys? Darth Slagle, gonna get another video to you along with Princess Leia. She's napping over here, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna get a video out to you. I haven't been very motivated to do so lately after it wasn't the trailer. The trailer I was okay with. It wasn't, great, but it wasn't, it just didn't reveal a whole lot to me. I don't really care about the Easter eggs, and if they put a battle droid in there, that doesn't really matter to me. But it didn't really reveal a whole lot about the story itself. There's been some leaks come out, and I'm not a big fan of the leaks because 99% of the time they wind up being fabricated BS. But it would appear in this case, after some released photos, or leaked photos, if you will, that a lot, if not all of these leaks about the ending are going to be true. If that is the case, I'm not a fan of what I've heard about the ending is going to be. Rey going one-on-one with the Emperor and winning. And I don't care if she's infused with the power of Force Ghost or whatever the scenario there is. It's just another scenario where, as bad as you hate to say it, and I'm not hating on Daisy Ridley because it has nothing to do with her. I've seen other movies she was in that I'm fine with her acting. I think she's a decent actress. It's another scenario where she's being set up to win without any effort involved. And it's not good storytelling. It's not good for the story. I hope that this ending is not true. I hope that it's all fabricated, but I don't believe that it is. I saw a video that Den of Nerds did where he was talking about that it could possibly be like a sleight of hand, a Jedi mind trick, if you will, by Disney to fool us and misdirect us to think that the movie is going to end this way and that they're purposefully leaking things so that we'll think this is happening when really this. I don't believe that because I would find it extremely like level 11 stupid for Disney and Lucasfilm to purposefully leak things that they know is going to turn the fan base off to this movie. You should be putting out a trailer that's going to grab your original fans and bring them in. And when I say original fans, I mean original trilogy and prequel trilogy fans. You should be trying to bring those fans in. Not create a trailer where you are doing whatever you're doing with 3PO. It just, and the leaks about, Rey and Kylo Ren and all that. It doesn't make sense to me that they would do that knowing that that's going to turn people off to the movie. That just doesn't make sense. So I think Josh is completely out of his mind on that. But there again, Josh is one of those guys that really doesn't want to stand on one side or the other. He wants to ride the seesaw of life. And, unfortunately, that's not possible in reality. But we are talking about science fiction here. I'm going to get positively motivated to Star Wars again. It probably won't be to this trilogy. I'm going to go see the movie, as I told Lord Callous. If you haven't checked out his channel, you should. Great channel. He has a great view on Star Wars. As I told him, he has a balanced view on Star Wars. And man, he just has such a cool voice. He really does. It's almost like listening to James Earl Jones talk. He has not that type of accent, but that smoothness of a voice. But yeah, go check out his channel. Really cool channel. And he knows his Star Wars. But, I told him I was going to try to get, positive vibes going in my Star Wars again. And he suggested that I do a review on a book to get the juices flowing again. And I think that's a good idea. And I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do it on the Aftermath trilogy instead of just one book. I'm going to do all three of those books because that's an area between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens where there's a lot of things that go on there that maybe some people don't know about. I'm sure all the hardcore fans have read those books, but maybe some of the other softcore, can you be softcore Star Wars? Is that a thing? The softcore fans don't know. That leads up to some of the things that takes place in The Force Awakens. But we'll get to that on another video. I'm also going to be trying to cover more videos on The Mandalorian, the Obi-Wan series, maybe a little on the Clone Wars. I'm more of a Rebels fan, but I am anxious to see what they do with one more season of the Clone Wars. But going to try to keep it positive. But as far as this trilogy goes, I'm going to go see the movie. I will always go see every Star Wars movie because I'm a fan, and I'm a fan for life. But if this movie turns out to be what the leaks are saying, then as far as I'm concerned, this story itself has no belonging in Star Wars. They would have been better off to just do their own trilogy than try to use original trilogy characters to push forward their characters. And that's, in essence, that's really what the problem with this trilogy is you've got a story that's entirely about these sequel trilogy characters, which is fine. But you didn't do a passing of the torch. You did more of a stomping out of the flame. It was literally we're going to use these characters to build these characters, but you really didn't. I really don't know. I honestly don't know what the purpose of having Han, Luke, and Leia in these movies was. You literally could have replaced them with any type of a Holdo, Poe. You could have replaced them with any character. You could have just made up a character and just name dropped Luke, Leia, and Han. You didn't even have to have them in the movie. I can see why Han didn't want to come back, or why Harrison Ford didn't want to come back. Which a thing that a lot of you may not know is that in The Force Awakens, Harrison Ford made more money in that movie because of his arm-twisting tactics, which I don't blame him for. He wanted to be killed off. A lot of people don't know that. That was actually in his contract. But he made more money than Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill, Daisy Ridley, Oscar Isaac, John Boyega put together. Harrison Ford made more than all those other actors and actresses put together. So, way to go, Han Solo. He knows how to negotiate. But anyway, guys, yeah, I'm going to try to, stay positive here. Be on the lookout for some Mandalorian and Obi-Wan videos coming out pretty soon. And a book review for Lord Callous. I'm sure he's read those books, but maybe I'll have a different take on it than he does. But anyway, guys, keep listening to the channel. Be sure to subscribe so that you can get more of my videos. Be sure to like. I like the likes, but if you want to dislike, that's your prerogative too. I'm fine with that. Feed the algorithm, it works. And like I said, leave a comment. What do you think about the leaks? And what do you think about the proposed ending that we're hearing about? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a good ending? Or do you all feel like that Anakin should have some type of a role in this? Yeah, guys, let me know what you think. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.